Right now, though, it is the second date update. We are trying to match Cole back up on another date with this girl, Stephanie, that he went out with. He said it was a good date, as they always do.
Yeah. They went to Glory Days.
They went to Glory Days. Fun, casual spot, good times.
And she agreed to go there because it was like right halfway between their houses. So
she wasn't expecting burns or something like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, but she was totally fine with it. And he said the date was good.
Okay, so we don't know what's going on with Stephanie, but we were able to get a hold of her. She's on hold right now. Let's bring her on. Stephanie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you a little weirded out right now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the reason we have you on hold and the reason we wanted to talk to you, I don't know how much Kevin told you, but we want to talk to you about a date you recently went on. And this is called our second date update. And we talked to a lot of people about dates they go on. And we wanted to see if we could do that with you on the air. Just a couple questions. It'll be quick, I promise.
Okay, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And we want to talk to you about this date you went on with this guy, Cole. We heard you guys went to Glory Days, and he was really impressed by you. And then I guess he dropped you off back at your house, and that was the last he heard from you. So he's been reaching out, hasn't heard anything, and it's just kind of going, all right, I really want to see this girl again. How can I set up another date? So he's kind of in the dark. I mean, we figured we'd ask you, like, what's going on?
This is so ridiculous, but I feel like I'm going to regret this big time, but the thing is, I just was really grossed out by him.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Messy eater? Or
What happened?
It was just, okay. So we went to Glory Days, and we got a high top, and we were just sitting there, and at one point, something dropped. So he goes under the table, and he was there for a second, so I look under the table, and it was him taking his shoes off.
Okay.
And it's just, there were no socks.
Oh.
So now it's just his bare feet. And
was he wearing
like,
flip-flops or did he have tennis shoes on or some shoes?
No shoes. And he's like, sorry, my feet are killing me, new shoes. But I'm like, you are barefoot in a restaurant. What are you doing?
Well, Britney Spears did it once.
Well, there's an example we want to follow.
Yes. Like, and stayed that way until he left, and then, like, steps on the ground to get his shoes back on. And then we get to the car and whatever, and I'm thinking, okay, drives me home, takes off his shoes again.
In the car?
Yes, so now he's driving barefoot, and, like, I look over, and I'm just like, this is my life. Like, what's happening?
You can't drive barefoot.
I mean, okay, but, like, this is a first date. And, like, you're not going to believe this, but his feet really smelled.
Oh.
And I just...
Well, was he wearing socks?
No, she said that. She's not wearing socks.
Oh, yeah, and he had shoes on. His feet probably really stunk.
Yeah, that's the hygiene that goes with no socks. So it was just, so disgusting. And I just, like, I could not wait to get out of that car. And that was the last impression.
Okay.
Oh.
Old barefoot Cole here, just not.
No wonder you didn't make out with him at the end of the date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting because, Stephanie, we do have Cole on the phone with us, and we'd like to get his side of things. Would you be cool with hanging on for a minute?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Cole, you there?
Yeah. I mean, I really don't think it's a big deal. I mean, it's true, but, first of all, my feet did not stink. And secondly, it's not a big deal. It was a casual place. It would have been no different, if we were like,
Dude, it's casual, but it's not your house.
Yeah, I know it's not my house, but nobody even complained or anything. The waitress didn't say anything. I'm sure it happens all the time.
Not going to say anything.
It would have been no different. I was wearing flip-flops or something.
And no socks with the shoes, huh?
Yeah, what's up with that? It's Florida, man.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's more the style, the shoes with no socks.
Okay.
You can get those short socks to wear that makes you look like you don't have socks on.
And they were new shoes, so they were really bothering me, and I didn't want to be distracted by the shoes while we were talking, and so I just kicked them off.
Okay, look, I know what it's like to be in shoes, because, like, a girl in heels, okay? But it's just, I'm not going to take off my heels in the middle of the rest. That's not the right thing to do. It's like you get on an airplane, you wouldn't take off your
I've
shoes.
totally been out with girls that have kicked off their heels, or they've been driving and they've kicked off their heels and driven barefoot. Like that's not a crazy thing. I honestly can't believe you're so shallow. Like, I mean, that's not a big deal at all. And for you to be fixated on that, I think is completely ridiculous.
I think it's ridiculous that you're not going to respect that you're in a public space.
All right, guys.
It's not your house, man.
No, I mean, you could have said something if it bothered you. You didn't say anything.
Yeah, it's a first date. We're both trying to make a good impression.
I mean, and you didn't have to ghost me either. You know, I took you out to dinner, I treated you, and
okay,
you know,
not
then you just
like we
disappeared.
Okay, it was glory days.
Oh, it's good. Let me ask you a question, Stephanie. I mean, obviously you're a little grossed out by this. Now he knows that you're grossed out by this. I mean, what if, you know, this didn't happen again? He wore socks. He didn't take his shoes off. Like, did you have a good time? Would you be willing to see him again?
I think it's a no for me. Sorry.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Well,
honestly,
Cole,
I can't believe you're this shallow. This is ridiculous.
Well, Cole, I'm sorry we couldn't make another date happen, man. It just sounds like it's not going to be for Stephanie, so I'm sorry about that. But I do wish you luck. And Stephanie, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why are you taking off your shoes at a restaurant? That's just a no-no on a date.
Yeah. On a first date, that is nasty.
Well, and then you know how sweaty your feet will get here in Florida if you don't wear socks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's disgusting, and they probably stink.
That's what she said. But would this be a deal breaker for you, though? 800.
Yes.
Okay, for Lana, yes. But for you, 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.